News Now Northwest is changing our channel name, and this video is to introduce the new name as well as give some insight into how we think. But first, chew on this for a second. A man's natural rights are his own against the whole world, and any infringement of them is equally a crime. Whether committed by one man or by millions, whether committed by one man calling himself a robber or by millions calling themselves the government. I came across a quote recently that was very simple, but really broke down the essence of what I believe. The quote is, "An anarchist is someone who doesn't need a cop to make him behave." When the word anarchy or anarchist is mentioned, there are so many different things people think of. Most of these things are what we have been conditioned to believe. Anarchy means without rulers. Many have been conditioned to believe it is chaos, or a political ideology of a misinformed group funded by the Soros social engineering organizations. Let me show you what I mean by conditioning. Check out what the Merriam-Webster's dictionary has to say about anarchy. According to the website, the origin of the word anarchy stems from the Greek word anarchos, which means having no ruler. The definition of the current word anarchy means the absence of government, a state of lawlessness or political disorder due to the absence of governmental authority. A utopian society of individuals who enjoy complete freedom without government. Absence or denial of any authority or established order. Absence of order. So that's what the definition, according to Merriam-Webster, is of anarchy. Now let's look at the definition we were pointed to by the site to help kids understand anarchy. So this takes us to a student dictionary. That definition of anarchy is the condition of a country where there is no government, a state of lawlessness, confusion, or disorder. Notice how the kids' definition just mentioned no government and then went directly to linking it with disorder and confusion, negative things. It also sets up the line of thinking at an early age that we have to have government to protect us from disorder and confusion, as if that's possible. My last point is with the definition in the adult dictionary. The use of the word utopian indicates that anarchy is impractical. It also is an opinion rather than part of an actual definition. If it was a definition, it should read, a society of individuals who enjoy complete freedom without government. They condition us to think a certain way by inserting utopian. Now listen. A utopian society of individuals who enjoy complete freedom without government. I hope you see with this example how even little things like definitions of words are used to condition us to think in certain ways. Voluntaryism is another word for anarchy that we have not as of yet been conditioned to think of as bad or impractical. Now some might say voluntaryism is impractical, and I would argue we have been conditioned to believe we have to have some sort of authority watching over us or coercing us to do things that we don't want to do. And one last thing I want to mention in this video is the cult of personality. I first heard of this concept from another YouTuber who recently had his channel taken down. High Impact Flicks was his original channel, and his new one is High Impact Vlogs. I'll put a link in the description so you can check out his channel if you haven't already. He went from 500,000 subs with High Impact Flicks to, as of now, about 30,000 with High Impact Vlogs. I will get into the cult of personality in some future videos. I just wanted to bring up the concept as food for thought and get your comments. Cult members get enamored by the way a person speaks, looks, or how much money they have. There are any myriad of reasons why people close off their minds and submit to the cult of personality. We see this all the time in politics in particular. People stand by their cult leader as they make excuse after excuse to cover for illogical inconsistencies, hypocrisies, and in some cases major immorality. They make excuses to rationalize for the cult-like devotion they have to a person and at the same time let go of truth and reason. It's important to let go of personalities. Like someone because of their ideals and support them in those ideals. If they stray from those, don't support them. That way, you don't get caught up in the cult of personality and lose sight of the truth. I hope you enjoyed this video and will continue to support us on this journey. Thank you all for the support of News Now Northwest, and please continue to support us as Questionable Authority. As always, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Leave us a comment about the new name or the content of this video. What did you think about any of the topics covered? Thanks for checking out Questionable Authority. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified when new content is up.